I did not hate the book, but truthfully, I would give this book maybe like a 3. And I'm going to tell you why.
Ho, did you read today?
Okay, so y'all, I can finally talk about this book because my book club has met and read about it. And literally this week is our second book club. So I really have been needing to get this book review off of my chest. And if you have read 7 Days in June, don't come up in here reading thinking it's going to be like 7 Days in June, because it's not. A Love Song for Ricki Wilde was not a quick read for me. It took me a couple chapters to get into it because the beginning is so slow. And y'all, I don't listen to the audiobook. I only read on my Kindle, and I literally kept falling asleep. It took me like forcing myself to sit down and really get into the meat of the book to really like be like, okay, what's happening next? What's happening next? But that beginning was so slow. It almost made me wanted to DNF this book. If this book was not my book club read, I probably would have not finished this book, which is so disappointing because I've read 3 other books by Tia Williams and I love them. And this book has continuously like popped up in circulation over the last year. So I was so disappointed for it to start off that way. So the Love Song for Ricki Wilde is about this girl who opens up a flower shop. She moves to New York and she also meets this man. But the man, she's trying to like stay away from him. He has this like eerie vibe about him, but she's just drawn to him and she does not know why. Eventually we find out why. And the whole thing is about their fate and their inevitability. Miss Della, okay, Miss Della, I feel like all black girls, all 20-somethings, 30-somethings, we need a Miss Della in our life. To me, Miss Della should have been the main character. She has so many lessons and tidbits and just like oomph about her that I wanted to see in the main character, Ricki, but it just wasn't there for me. She just felt very flat. I think she tried to write her as this like awkward girl, but to me, I'm just like, girl, you don't even have to be awkward. If you as fond as people saying, like, girl, just fucking be. Like, you out here dating losers and thinking like, oh, I didn't like that we didn't get to know more about her. I loved how the stories kind of like wrapped around each other. We got insight on why these people were in her life. We got insight on how they were connected. So I definitely wouldn't say I wouldn't recommend this person, but for somebody who is trying to get back into reading, I definitely would not recommend this to be like a first read. This is definitely for somebody who is a page turner. They're going to finish and start a book, like get it done and get it over with. This wasn't something that I will ever circle. I don't read books twice anyways, but this definitely isn't a book that I would circle back for. So it's definitely going to sit at a 3 for me.